Welcome to section 1.4, where we explain why using the right cryptographic solutions matters. Encryption, keys, certificates, signatures. These are the tools that keep data private, authentic, and trusted, in transit and at rest. Cryptographic solutions are the locks and keys of the digital world. They use math to keep information safe, private, and trustworthy. They protect confidentiality with encryption, maintain integrity with hashing, verify identity through authentication, and ensure non-repudiation with digital signatures. Together, these tools form the foundation of secure communication and data protection. Let's begin with PKI, the backbone of trust on the Internet. PKI uses two keys, a public key and a private key. The public key is shared openly, like a mailbox slot. Anyone can drop a message in. The private key is kept secret, like the mailbox key. Only the owner can open and read. To bind a public key to a real identity, we use a digital certificate. Certificates are issued by a certificate authority, a trusted third party, creating a chain of trust from the root CA to intermediates to your certificate. When a site wants a certificate, it sends a CSR, a certificate signing request, with its public key and details. Browsers and systems then verify trust and check revocation using CRLs or OCSP to be sure a certificate hasn't been revoked. Sometimes organizations store a copy of a private key with a trusted escrow service, key escrow, so data can be recovered if a key is lost, or for lawful access. In short, PKI provides identity, confidentiality, and integrity, so we can bank online, sign code, send secure email, and connect over TLS with confidence. PKI exam anchors, quick hits, two keys, public, share, private, protect. Certificates plus CA/chain of trust prove identity. CSR to request a certificate. CRL/O CSP for revocation status. Key escrow equals recoverability. Used in TLS/HTTPS/MIME, code signing, VPNs. The next topic under section 1.4 is Cryptographic Solutions is encryption. Here's a simple, narration-friendly breakdown you can use. Encryption. Encryption is all about scrambling data, so only the right people can read it. It turns readable information into a secret code, and only someone with the right key can unlock it. Levels of encryption. Full disk encryption protects everything on your hard drive. Partition encryption secures just a section of the disk. File encryption locks down individual files. Volume encryption secures a whole storage volume. Database encryption protects records inside databases. Record encryption gets even more specific, encrypting individual rows or fields. Transport/communication. Encryption. This protects data while it travels, like emails, messages, or files being sent across the Internet. Think of HTTPS, the padlock in your browser. That's encryption in action. Types of encryption. Symmetric encryption. The same key locks and unlocks the data, like one house key. Asymmetric encryption uses a public key to lock and a private key to unlock. Like a mailbox, anyone can drop a letter in, but only you can open it. Key exchange. Before encryption can work, the sender and receiver need to safely share keys. That process is called key exchange. Algorithms and key length algorithms are the formulas behind encryption, like AES or RSA. Key length is how strong the lock is. A short key is easy to crack, but a long key makes it nearly impossible. Now let's move on to cryptographic tools. These are the hardware and software helpers that make sure cryptography actually works in real life. Trusted Platform Module, or TPM. This is a tiny chip built into many computers. It stores encryption keys safely, so even if someone steals your hard drive, they can't use the data without the TPM. Think of it as a vault, built right into your laptop's motherboard. Hardware Security Module, or HSM. This is like TPM, but on a bigger scale, used in data centers. It's a physical device dedicated to generating and protecting encryption keys for organizations. Banks and cloud providers rely on HSMs to secure millions of transactions. Key management systems encryption is only as strong as how well you handle the keys. Key management systems automate the process of creating, storing, rotating, and revoking keys. Without this, keys might get lost or reused in unsafe ways. Secure enclave. This is a special isolated part of a computer or phone that keeps sensitive data safe. For example, Apple devices use secure enclaves to protect fingerprint or face recognition data. It's like having a separate safe inside your house, just for your most valuable items. Together, these tools form the backbone of cryptography, making sure the math of encryption actually holds up in the real world. Now, let's finish section 1.4, looking at more cryptographic solutions. Obfuscation. This means hiding data so that even if someone gets it, they can't easily understand it. Steganography. Hiding a message inside another file, like a secret note hidden in a picture. Tokenization. Replacing sensitive data, like credit card numbers, with random tokens. Data masking. Showing fake but realistic data in testing, so the real data stays safe. Hashing. Hashing scrambles data into a unique digital fingerprint. It's one way, you can't get the original back. Example: when you log in, your password is hashed and compared to the stored hash. Salting. Salting makes hashing stronger. It adds random data to the password before hashing, making it much harder for hackers to guess. Digital signatures. Like a handwritten signature, but digital, they prove that a message or file really came from the sender and wasn't changed along the way. Key stretching. This makes weak passwords harder to crack. It applies hashing again and again, slowing down brute force attacks. Blockchain is a chain of records linked together using cryptography. It's tamper-resistant and is the foundation for cryptocurrencies, but also useful for secure transactions and supply chain tracking. Open public ledger. Think of it as a transparent notebook where all blockchain transactions are recorded. Everyone can see the entries, but no one can change them. Certificates. Certificates are digital IDs issued by trusted authorities. They prove that a website, system, or person is genuine. Certificate authorities, CRLs, issue them. CRLs, Certificate Revocation Lists, and OCSP, Online Certificate Status Protocol, check if a certificate is still valid. Certificates can be self-signed, third-party, or linked back to a root of trust. You'll also see wildcard certificates, covering many subdomains, and certificate signing requests, CSRs, when creating one. All of these cryptographic tools and techniques work together to keep data secure, private, and trustworthy in today's digital world. And that concludes section 1.4, Cryptographic Solutions. We've now wrapped up all the key security concepts in Domain 1. Get ready, because next we move into Domain 2, threats, vulnerabilities, and mitigations, where we'll dive into the real-world dangers that security professionals face every day. See you in Domain 2.